Hello my friends, just doing a little bit of nice little hatha flow today. It's an earth salutation. I know a lot of us have done earth salutation, one breath, one movement, but today I'm going to slow her down, take a few breaths in each pose just to really connect with each asana. But let's do a little bit of a warm-up first. So let's just come down to our backs if you're not already there. Take a few breaths in and this nice short shavasana, just this letting go of everything. Feel the mat, feel the supports around you. Feel your breath going in. Feel the breath going out. With your next inhale, feel all the way up. Allow the collarbones to open. And the exhale, slowly out the mouth. Two more just like that. Fill up, my friends. And let it go when you're ready. One more. And let it go. Continue to breathe, but try to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose as you begin to wake that body. Small movements, the fingers, the toes, maybe the big stretch is in order. Go ahead. Breathe though. Do your best not to hold the breath. When you're ready, allow the arms to come down by the side. The exhale brings the right thigh into the chest. Give a squeeze. Next inhale, allow the right arm to reach over to the right, and the exhale coming over to the left in a nice twist here. If it's okay to stay in the single leg, stay in the single leg, but there's always the options of tying the legs up, or maybe you like to stack the knees. Your choice. But breathe. Chest is open, both shoulders reaching for the earth. And it's okay for the neck. Allow the head, the gaze to look over the right shoulder. Hold the navel in as the knees become a little heavier, as the breath makes its way into the chest. Taking one more in the twist, breathing in and breathing out. The inhale slowly back to center, my friends. Allow the left leg, the right leg to be long, keep the left leg in. Inhale, left arm to the left, and the exhale coming into your twist, my friends. Again, same options. Tie the legs if you like. Stretch the leg out. Double knee, your choice, but breathe. Shoulders are heavy, reaching for the mat. Sometimes we have to use a block underneath the foot or the calf or the knee just to get that chest open. The twist is happening in the abdomen and the navel, so allow it to come in, allow the knees to become a little heavier. Allow the gaze to be over the right shoulder if possible, but breathe nice and deep into the chest. Last two. Last one, fill up. And let it go. Your inhale slowly back to center. Take your time. Let's bring both knees into the chest here, grasping the hands on the shins, this modified happy baby as you pull the knees closer to the earth, open up. Traditionally, hands come to the inside, hands find the outside of the feet, so maybe you're peace fingering the big toes. What we're trying to do is just open the hips, my friends, so just breathe. Maybe you like to rock the baby, massage the lower back, but do what feels good. Continue with the breath into the chest. Allow the breath to be through the nose, the ins and the outs. Nice and long, down, nice and calm. When you're ready, allow the feet to come together, allow the knees to come together. And just slowly rock it up and down the spine. Going all the way up, into a Baddha Konasana, the butterfly pose. So allow the feet to come together, allow the knees to splay apart. Finding those sitting bones as you lengthen through the spine. Breathe here. Their salutation is a lot of hip opening, a lot of malasanas here. So we're just opening up. You can stay upright, but allow the knees to be heavy. If you need to climb down, go ahead. Pull the navel in, make some space as you hinge at the hips. Gaze can come down towards the feet. Maybe you're staying upright and just feel the heaviness in the knees. Possibly forearms or hands find the knees. Just use the weights, not pressing down, just use the weight of the arms. Again, breathing into the chest. If you have climbed your way down, really fold down. Gaze at the feet. Maybe you're really deep towards the navel. Lengthen through the lower back. We're not looking for that round back. We want long. So pull back the shoulder blades and lengthen through a little bit more as you take one more. The inhale begins to rise, climbing all the way up. Take a breath as you exhale. Hands find the knees come together, feet splay apart, and just want to wipe it back and forth. One more here. Doing your best. If you're able to plant your feet down, allow the toes to be out, allow the heels to be in. We're going to come up to that yogi squat namalasana. We're just going to stay here. Just find the pose, lift up. Try to allow the tailbone to come in underneath the body as you lift your chest. You may need blocks here just to lift up to feel a little more comfortable. Triceps find the inner thighs, maybe the hands to heart. Thighs press into the triceps if the triceps are touching. Lengthen through the crown, breathe nice and tall. Feel the feet press down, feel the big toes press down. Feel the heel press down as we take one more. Hands come down to the earth. Begin to lift the hips. Allow the toes to face forward. Inhale, find that halfway lift. Hands to shins or thighs. Pull back the shoulder blades. Bring the navel in and breathe here. Feel the hamstrings lengthening here. Lean forward just a little more. Breathing. One more. And the exhale brings us down into a fold. Bend the knees if you like, my friends. If the hamstrings feel good, keep the legs straight. But if you're able just to let go, allow the head to hang, coming into this ragdoll pose if you like. If the legs are long, just allow the body to hang the best you can. Hands can find opposite elbows. Maybe you find a little more depth as the hands wrap around the calves, maybe down to the heels. Maybe the tailbone reaches towards the sky as you breathe. Bring the navel in, making space in the belly. One more in the fold. The inhale tucks the chin, and let's begin to rise all the way up. Take your time. Roll through that spine, my friends. The exhale allows the gaze to come forward. The inhale, the hands to the sky, the palms are going to touch. The exhale, the hands to the heart. Allow the toes to face to the outer edge. You're going to have to step a little bit wider. We are going to come down into a malasana here. So try to open the best you can. Knees facing the same direction as your toes. Feeling alignment of the heels. Just on that angle pointing out. Hands to heart as we breathe in. And breathe out. Palms stay together. Inhale, reaching up. Allow the gaze to follow. Exhale here. The inhale, trying to rise the balls of the feet, tips of the toes, your choice. You might have to look forward for this just to find some balance. Feel the strength of the legs holding you. Maybe gaze makes its way back up to the hands. If you let it go, breathe, inhale. The exhale, bending into the knees, coming down into our malasana. So take your time all the way down. It might not be as graceful as what that was. You might have to reset from the standing and just make your way down to your malasana. Try to stay on the balls of your feet if you're able to here. Breathe. Again, triceps find the thighs, lift the chest, tailbone comes underneath. Next, inhale, allow the hands to plant, step back the right foot. Inhale, lift the chest. The exhale, we're stepping back the left foot into our plank. We're going to stay in our plank here. The next inhale, we're going to lift the right leg and hold. Breathe nice and strong. Keep pressing into the hands. You can drop the left knee if you like. Breathing here. When you're ready, right foot drops down. Find the balance of the hands, the feet. Here comes the left leg. Inhale, lift up. Nice and strong through the glute. Try to press through the heel, strong in the leg. Breathing. There's Gus in the way. Breathing here. When you're ready, left leg comes down. Keep the toes tucked. Keep the arms long. Bend the knees towards the earth. We're pressing back into the short down dog or the small dog. Breathe. When you're ready, the right foot's coming to the outside of the right hand, followed by the left foot outside of the left hand. Tailbone comes down, lift the heart in malasana. Breathe here. Remember to lift the chest the best you can, pressing the feet. Inhale. The exhale, the hands wrap around, bum comes down onto the earth, coming into our malasana. Feet can be up, feet can be down, just feel the core lengthening, feel the core strengthening. Just breathe. One more. Rolling down to our backs, hands find the calves, the feet comes into the sky. Hands can stay on the calf, or maybe you can peace finger the big toes, or find the outer edges of the feet. But breathe where you've chosen. Keep active in the feet. Feet are pressing against towards the sky. The inhale. The exhale opens the legs. Breathe here. Down, you do down at the calf. A lot of actions going on here at my house. Squirrels are running around. Dogs are chasing. When you're ready, inhale, feet come back together. You may have to use a little bit of momentum here, my friends. We're going to see if we can come up to malasana. So allow the feet to fall behind. Hands come down, press into the mat, open up malasana. Or get there how you need to. Sometimes you have to make your way up, left to right, doesn't matter. Just make your way here. Breathe. Begin to rise to the balls of the feet if you're able to. Keep the chest lifted. Here comes the rise. Strong in the legs, my friends. Begin to lift. Feel the quads activate. Press the hands to the sky. Maybe the gaze falls. Stay on the balls of the feet if you're able to. Breathing. And the exhale, heels come down. Hands to heart. Breathe here. Same thing, but left leg will go first. Inhale, rise, toes, hands follow. Breathing. The exhale coming into malasana, so bending the knees, take the time all the way down. Find the pose, lift the chest, take your time to get here. All of our knees are different. The next inhale, hands plant down, left foot steps back, lift the chest. Right heel is dropped. When you're ready, right foot steps back, plank pose, breathe. Here comes the left leg, inhale, lift, holds. Gaze can be down at the mat. It's okay. Pressing the hands nice and strong. Breathe. Pull the navel in. Feel the core. And plants the left foot down. Right leg, inhale, lifting up nice and strong. Feel the glute. Press to the heel of the foot. Strong in the legs, strong in the hands. Breathe here. Right foot comes down. Here comes that low down dog. So bend the knees. Keep the arms long, my friends. Press the bum back. Breathe here. Left foot is going to come up first the best you can. Left foot outside of left hand, followed by right foot outside of right hand. Bum drops, chest lifts. Again, get there however you need to get there. We're all different. It's okay. Chest is lifted, tailbone is down. Here comes that boat pose. Either the hands come down or maybe the hands come out and you begin to slowly drop the bum. Find the boat right away. Breathe. Maybe this time you straighten the legs right away. Breathe. Chest towards the thighs the best you can. Maybe right away you peace finger the toes if you have it, or the hands to the calves, and begin your roll back. Feet to the sky. Breathe. Try to lengthen out. Try to bring the tailbone towards the earth if possible. Inhale. Exhale, open up. Breathe. Allow the hips to settle in. Again, the hands can be on the calves, the thighs, where it feels good. Stay here. You don't have to be reaching too far. I have long arms. Matches the length of the legs. When you're ready, inhale, closing up. Breathing out. Remember that momentum, so doing your best. Feet come behind, doing your best to come forward. Finding your malasana. Sitting up tall. Chest rises. Come on the balls of the feet if you're able to. Sitting tall, breathing. Keep the hands pressing in. And begin to slowly rise up. Stand on the balls of the feet if possible. Gaze follows the hands if possible. Inhale. And the exhale, heels come down, hands to heart. Breathe. Allow the feet to come back underneath the hips. Slowly letting go. Inhale, hands to sky. The exhale, hands down, folding at the hips. The inhale, find the half. On this exhale, let's step back. The left leg, drop the left knee, and just rise to that low lunge. Just get a little bit of length. Breathe. Hands can stay at the thigh or to the sky, your choice. They come to the sky, they're at the ears, and then allow them to drop down and lift the heart. And anytime you feel anything in that lower back, tuck the tailbone. This engages that core. Just a little tuck. Inhale. The exhale, the hands plant. We're stepping the left foot back up. The inhale, half. The exhale, fold, plant hands, stepping foot back. Right foot back this time. When you're ready, begin to climb to that low. Arms to sky again. Shoulders can meet the ears, but allow them to drop down as you settle in. Breathe. Never any pinching in that back. Tuck the tailbone. Strong in the front leg. Knee and ankle in alignment the best they can be. The inhale. The exhale, the hands plant. Stepping up one last time. On the inhale, half lift. The exhale, bend the knees, our bums coming all the way down. Allow the hands to walk behind. We're coming all the way down onto our backs, where we began. Keeping the knees tight towards the chest. Inhale, both arms open. The exhale, allow the knees to fall left side, opening up the right side body. Gaze over the right shoulder if possible. And if you'd rather tie the legs up, if you need a little more depth, you might find it. Or even stretch the top leg out, your choice. Breathing into the chest as we're slowing the mind, slowing the body, slowing the breath. Allow the gaze to come back up. The inhale brings the knees back to center. And the exhale, falling down, right side, opening up the left side. Gaze over left shoulder. Legs, however you like, again, tie up if you'd rather. Or stretch out the top leg, your choice. Pause, slow the mind. It's okay if thoughts come in. Just do your best not to dwell on them. Do your best not to stick with them. Just allow them to drift by. Just like clouds do in the sky. As you stay in the moment, stay on your mat. Last breath. The inhale, slowly coming up to center. Give a squeeze, my friends. And begin to lengthen all the way out. Just let go. Find the final rest, Shavasana. Letting go of the physical practice. Allowing the mind to be clearish, the best it can. Allow the muscles to soften. Allow the breath to slow. If it's okay, close the eyes. And focus on the breath, the in, the out. Just let go. Stay as long as you need to, my friends, in that Shavasana. I hope to hear from you. Give a shout, thumbs up, whatever you need. If you want to try something different, a different flow, give a suggestion. So much love, my friends. Namaste.